a.m. Marie LaRosa looking at the weather.
And looking still, of course, at plenty of snow on the ground. This near the Holland Tunnel. Traffic is moving. It's nice and dry out there, but very cold. Temperatures dipping into the teens before sunrise, but plenty of sun for the day today. We'll manage to get close to freezing, so not quite as harsh. Still bright as we head into the later part of the afternoon, and still cold heading into tonight. It'll be another chilly one. Believe it or not, we do start the warming trend today, the next few days. In fact, we peak on Thursday. That's when we have that chance for rainfall. Could be a good soaker. I'll take a look at that. Of course, behind it, a strong cold front. Yes, we have some frigid air back in place in time for the weekend, and it sticks around for a little bit. I'll show you that coming up in the 10-day forecast.
Tier 1 or 2 trains heading northbound. We are still seeing some lingering delays there. LIRR, Port Jefferson branch, you've got delays and cancellations. And New Jersey Transit Northeast Corridor and Pascack Valley also seeing delays and cancellations. Belt Parkway westbound, you want to watch out for an accident by exit 15.
And let's car and house is coated in ice.
And it happens all the time. It's kind of notorious when you have nor'easters and big blizzards. Here we are digging out from our big storm. Didn't crack the top 10 or the top 5 of snowstorms, so at least for Central Park. But do you remember this time last year? Yeah, it started with our big snowstorm and it just dragged on until February 3rd. We were still counting the snowfall. I ended up with 17.4 inches of snowfall. Got pretty close to that in parts of Nassau County. Let's take you to Long Beach, and it's deep out there on the boardwalk and the beach, where areas close to that part of the beach, Wantagh, for example, ended up with about 14 inches of snowfall. And of course, all of that cold air is locked in, so you still have it all there. Let's show you some of the temperatures around. We've got Levittown at 13, Muttontown at 5, Whitestone now at 22, Midwood at 23. So the story for us today, most of the snow is going to stay put, but we have temperatures close enough to freezing and a decent amount of sunshine that you'll see that little bit of melting, especially on the streets and the sidewalks. So look a little wet. 32 for the high in the city, 30 in Islip. We'll stay in the 20s from Bridgeport, Sussex, Monticello, and Newark. And then tonight, clear skies, light winds again. So temperatures really dropping down to 23 in the city, but it'll be 5 waking up tomorrow in Poughkeepsie. Lots of teens from White Plains to Newark. But we continue that little bit of a warm up, so not as cold, and temperatures above freezing from the city and Long Island. So the melting opportunity continues, and then some as we get to Thursday. So some pretty decent changes coming up. This is a front. Ahead of it, a little bit warmer. Will be a good 5-10 degrees above average heading into Thursday. But you can see it comes with some rain, and this might be a decent soaker, which means that's just going to eat away at more of the snow. However, enough of the cold air behind it, it may wrap up as a little bit of a wintry mix. So we'll keep an eye on
issues out there, especially with our commuter lines, 1 and 2 trains northbound. You can expect to see delays. Those commuter rails, this has been going on pretty much all morning. LIRR, Port Jefferson branch, you can expect to see delays and cancellations. Buses will be provided in place of some of those trains. You've also got the Ronkonkoma branch as a potential alternate. New Jersey Transit Northeast Corridor, Pascack Valley, you can expect to see cancellations as well. And if you are hopping onto the roadways right now, Belt Parkway westbound by exit 15, that's Erskine Street. We do have an accident that takes out a lane. We've got a live look out there. It's pretty dark, but you can see headlights coming towards you. Those westbound delays are heading all the way back to Cross Bay Boulevard. If you are making your way further north onto the Alexander Hamilton Bridge, still a pretty quiet ride heading both ways. And as a reminder, alternate side parking rules will be suspended for today, but you still have to feed your meters. Darlene, back to you.
All right, Adelle, thanks so much. 5:17 right now. This could be a pivotal week in the standoff between the West. Like the one trip my mother was able to take me on, and families use their life savings. It's very expensive for a family of 4 to go. I'm not talking about Disney specifically, just 2 of these amusement parks. Yeah,
anything.
Yeah, everything's expensive.
It is, and it's not just the admissions, right? Because you're going to pay when you get in, you're going to get the food, there's going to be more things, so it is sad.
Yeah, and then parking.
Absolutely, all of that.
That gets me. But we digress.
We digress.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So with much. Well, Wednesday still to come. Special delivery, the free new program to help New Yorkers who test positive for COVID.
All right, a chilly start to the day, but clear. No additional snowfall today, that's for sure. And the city lights look pretty. We have temperatures dropping a little bit more before the sun comes up, and we'll get a lot of sun, not as harsh because the winds won't be as harsh, and we'll get close to freezing. By 5 p.m., dinner time still in the 20s, and it's another cold night ahead. Believe it or not, today is the start of a bit of a warm-up, and we go higher from here through the end of the week, but it comes along with rain and maybe a good soaking rainfall before we have to talk about the frigid temperatures again by the weekend. So a lot to get through, the ups and downs in that 10-day forecast coming up.
Port Jefferson, Ronkonkoma, Montauk branch, we've got delays and cancellations. We'll keep you posted on that. New Jersey Transit Northeast Corridor and Pascack Valley also seeing some delays and cancellations. Subways, though, your Metro North and your PATH trains are good to go. Let's take a
Monday morning. It is January 31st. I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Michael Gargiulo is off this morning. Adelle Caballero's here with us. Nice to see you. Looking at roads and rails, and Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa is here with the forecast. There were some ouchy single digits this morning.
Yes, but not much of a wind. So the wind chills could be even more ouchy, but they're not so this morning now. So no snow today, no snow tomorrow. We're doing all right with that. As far as temperatures go, yes, it's really cold. We've got 21 now at Central Park, 7 in Islip. We're down to 0 in Poughkeepsie and Sussex, 2 below 0, the actual air temperature in Monticello. So definitely cold enough. You want to make sure you're ready for it. But as I mentioned, winds are light, so the wind chill factor, not the big factor today. We'll get a lot of sunshine, and with light winds, that'll feel a little more comfortable, not as harsh as temperatures climb up close to freezing by the mid-afternoon. So some melting going on. And then by later on this evening, mainly clear overnight as temperatures drop back into the teens and the 20s. Another cold night ahead of us. All right, what's ahead of us as far as traffic goes?
Your commuter rails, we're seeing some issues here. LIRR Port Jefferson branch, you can expect delays and cancellations. There will be some buses provided in place of some of those trains that are canceled. You've also got the Ronkonkoma branch as a potential alternate. New Jersey Transit Northeast Corridor and Pascack Valley, you can expect delays and cancellations there as well. Metro North, PATH trains, and your subways, though, are on or close to schedule. As for our roadways right now, Belt Parkway westbound by exit 15 Erskine Street, we do have this ongoing accident. It's taking out a couple lanes. It's a bit of a dark shot out there, but you can see those headlights coming towards you. We've got delays heading back to Cross Bay Boulevard, and on the Gowanus Expressway eastbound, some slowdowns as you make your way through Industry City. Darlene, back to you.
All right, Adelle, thanks so much. 5:32.